Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Zoe and I love all things makeup related, especially indie makeup and eyeshadow and all of that stuff. And today is finally the day that we're gonna do a roundup of all the products I panned in 2024. So this is my project pan roundup. First of all, I have this big bag that's filled up till here with skincare products and stuff like that, but I will not be showing those unless you guys want to see them, but let me know then. What I will be showing is the fragrances I used up and then the makeup products, unless it's like a skincare item that I use as a in my makeup routine, so sunscreens, all of that stuff. I'm freezing, that's why I'm wearing a hoodie that actually belongs to my boyfriend, but let's get through the fragrances really quick. I used up my Marc Jacobs Dot. Yes, one of the wings broke off. I have this very old bottle. I used to have this for years and years and years. And this year I finally decided I needed to use it up. So that is fully empty. So sad, but I'm not gonna keep it because like here something fell off and one of the wings broke. So I'm okay getting rid of it. Also, we have this dupe for, I believe it's a dupe for C, but it's by La Rive and it's called In Woman Red. I think Woman in Red, but I'm not sure. This is what it looks like. Oh, wait, let's do a quick review as well. I love the Marc Jacobs Dot. If I ever get it again, I'm fully happy with it. I really enjoy it. The La Rive In, it wasn't my scent. Personally, I like a bit more of a, I don't know, it wasn't my scent. And then we have Air, which is a very affordable eau de parfum perfume, and it was kind of unisex, and I actually really like that. I used to not like that at all, but I did enjoy it this year. And then what I also used up was the hair and body mist by Rituals, and then the Ritual of Karma one, the blue one. I actually really enjoy this. It does smell kind of like soapy, but because of that, to me it smells like I just got out of the shower. And I actually got another one of this for my birthday, so I look forward to using that. And then with this, you might think there's a lot left in there, and there is, but I actually used one of these up, but I can't seem to find it anywhere, and I got a second one from my boyfriend. So I'm just showing you this because it is one I used up, and this is Sol de Janeiro, the number 71, and this smells so good. Like you literally smell like caramelized peanuts or something. It just smells like, I just love this scent. I just get super happy wearing it. So those are all the fragrances I used up this year. And then let's get into the makeup. And that's this entire bag full. This is just a random bag that I got when I was on holiday. Okay, like this is all cluttered up in here, so let's start somewhere. You know what? Let's start with mascaras. I did actually use up some mascaras. There is still like product coming off, but it's either dried out, crumbling up while it didn't do that before, or it's really like there's not enough product coming off anymore, or in some cases I almost used it up and then it went bad. So I don't know if this is all, but let's start here. We have the ColourPop Act Natural Defying Mascara in brown. I like this. Wasn't anything like super special, exciting, but it was okay. It was nice. The Milk Rise Mascara, fine. Victory's Glam and Dull Lash Colorist. This says it's a semi-permanent volume mascara. For me, it kind of like at the end of the day, it bleeded onto my onto my like the lower part of my eye. so that wasn't great. This one, the Lash Without Limits, I loved, by Essence. This is a really, really good mascara. I highly recommend it. I want to try it in brown. Really like that one. The Essence 20 Forever Divine Volume Mascara. I think this was fine, but I like other mascaras from Essence better, like the one I just showed you, so. The Essence I Love Extreme Volume, didn't love it extremely much because it has quite a, I want to show you, if I can't even open this anymore, it's so old. It has like a very ginormous wand, which isn't always my favorite. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so this very ginormous wand isn't always my favorite. I have another one of these, so I don't mind using it, but I don't really know how much I liked it anymore. What I do know is that I really enjoyed the Rare Beauty mascara. I have a mini one and I really, really liked it, so I might at one point repurchase it. It has a similar one to the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. This is the Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. Liked it. That's all I can say. The CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro. This is actually in black, but it just for some reason looked a little almost like dark gray to me always. I did like the lash to separate. I did like the wand to separate my lashes, but I wouldn't use this on its own because it doesn't do much. I do have to say I almost always combine different mascaras, so volumizing one and then a separating one. Hardly ever do I just wear one mascara. I'm wearing 3 mascaras today. I don't know why, it works for me. So, and then we have the Essence Volume Stylist. I did like this. Some people, it bleeded on. It didn't really bleed on me, but at the end, like, of its usage, it did flake a lot. And then at the end of the day, I would have black flakes everywhere. So, yeah. Okay, those are all the mascaras. Let's count them, actually. I think that'd be fun. 3, 6, 9, 10 mascaras is what I used up this year. Let's do setting sprays next because they take up quite some space and it will give me something to look at. Okay, this one requires a bit of an explanation. The Catrice Ultra Last Fixing Spray is what I have in my hand. That's not the thing I used up, but the sprayer on this is super aggressive. So what I actually used up is the Catrice Ultra HD Mattifying Spray, the green one, the aloe one, but actually I'm currently using that bottle for this product. So it counts as like a number, but it's not the product I used up. I did fully use up the 4th Ray Do It Hydrating Hyaluronic Mist. I like that quite a bit. I did use up the Root and Peanuts Shine Control Setting Spray. I don't know if this controlled my shine. I don't necessarily wear setting spray to keep my makeup locked all day because I wear my makeup all day and most of the time it will at some point get oily or get like, or I'll rub pieces off. So I'm fine with that. I don't know if this really controlled my shine, but I like something to set the face and to hydrate and to pull everything into like one whole like one whole look, and setting spray helps with that. And then this is what I actually, the mini bottle of this is what I'm using for this spray currently. So I used up a big and a mini bottle of the Clean ID Matte Prime and Fix Spray with aloe vera from Catrice. So that makes 14 items because we have 4 fixing sprays. Now let's get into sunscreen. I think I only have 2. Do I not have more? I swear I had more. Okay. I have my Ultra Sun SPF 20 Glimmer. I got this with an order once and I can't actually use it because it doesn't contain fragrance. So I decided to just use this in winter when I didn't need as much SPF and to just use it up. So I like this. It was very glimmery. It's not my favorite. It's fine. What I did like was the Hydra UV Protect SPF 50 from Bondi Scents. It's just a good, nice fluid SPF, and I like the way it spread and then kind of sank into my skin. It wasn't laying on top or anything, so that I enjoyed. Oops, sorry. There is a skincare item in here. I don't know why. So let's drop that in here. I hope there's no makeup items in a skincare bag because I haven't gone through that yet. So that makes this 16 items. Let's, oh, see, I knew I had another SPF. I used up this mini Origins Gingzing SPF 30 little mini bottle. So that makes 17, I believe. Then we have primers. I used up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I used this as a primer too. 5. Wait, what am I holding? 5 primers. So I used up the Psychopair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. This is a mini. I used to use this as a primer, and I actually really enjoyed it. So at some point I might get a big one, but for now I have enough to last, and also it's not the cheapest product, so we're saving up for everything that we need to buy for our house, obviously. Then I've the mini e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Liked it. Was it super memorable? Not necessarily. And then the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, the mini, I used up as well. Like that too. I think my favorite, oh no. Then I have the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I like this, but I did kind of have to force myself to use it up. Why? Because I like all of these putty primers, but my favorite one is the anti-blemish one. And, you know, shimmery one isn't always, like, I don't always want, like, such a glowy look, especially when I was only wearing concealer and not foundation, because I felt like I had to cover it up. And then I think one of my, like, this is probably one of my most used, but also most loved primers of this year's the Milk Makeup Hydra Grip. I like the tackiness, but what I liked the most is that hydrating feel that it gave. Not that there aren't any drugstore primers that can do the same, but I just really enjoyed the feel. So that's 22 products. Let's do face powders now. Think that's what's up next. I have no clue. I'm just doing this in a random order. We have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I rarely ever use up a loose powder, so the fact that I use this up is a big thing. I really enjoy this. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder is really good. I highly recommend it. I enjoy using it, and I can really see myself buying a bag of this in the near future. And then I used up 2 of the Catrice All Matte Shine Control Banana shades, which are these 2. Yeah, it's in 002 Banana Bright. I used up 2 of them. I like them. It's just a good powder, good staple powder from the drugstore that's easily accessible to me, and I recommend that one. And then I had a mini powder from MUA in the shade 10, Brighten Up Banana Powder in the shade 10. Where's this Essence? I think this is Essence. It's an Essence mini that I got from someone, and that is also really nice. I'm using a big version of it now. That and the Catrice powder I'm just switching around using. Then let's do some face products and end with the, first let's do my concealers that I used up. I used up the Catrice Cover and Care Sensitive Concealer by Catrice. The Catrice Cover and Care by Catrice. Yeah, well, I have mine in the shade 002. I really like this. It's just a good shade for me, not too highlighty, not too dark. It really feels nice on the skin. It stays nice. I really enjoy it. And then we have the NYX Bare With Me Serum Concealer. I do have to be honest, in the beginning I really didn't like the pump. Obviously you need to put it on the back of the hand, so It's an extra step, but using it more and more, I liked it more and more because it's actually a very nice consistency, very nice shade on me. I have the shade, where does it say the shade? Or did it say on the cap? I lost the cap. I have actually no clue. Oh, here, Fair. I have the shade Fair. Most of the time I do, but like that concealer. And then I have the Catrice Clean ID Hydro BB Cream in the shade 005 Neutral. I mixed this in to make, like, this was super, super light coverage. So if you get this, it's basically non-existent, but I did really like this as a mix-in for my foundations because I have a lot of foundations. I don't wear super much foundation, and the time that I really bought a lot of foundations was the time that full coverage was an item, and I don't really enjoy full coverage foundation on my skin. So mixing this in makes a lot of sense because it makes it lighter coverage. Okay, then what else do we have? Oh, let's get through this. I have the Kaleidos Tone Activating Primer. Really enjoyed this. Oh, this, by the way, is an eye primer. I really enjoyed this. I don't know if I would repurchase it because it has a yellow undertone. I don't know if I'm gonna show. Oh, I can show you. You can see a little bit left on a cap right there, and because of that, sometimes it kind of changed the undertone of the eyeshadow I was wearing. Nothing that I would complain about because obviously I used it up, so I liked it, but I don't know if I would repurchase it if I like it that much. And we have the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade, I think, Get Sandy, or no, Tan Lines, that's the shade, but it's not on here anymore. I really enjoyed this. This is such a good cool tone bronzer, cool tone cream bronzer for lighter skin tones, very fair skin tones, actually, like me. And it's like just the right amount of grayish for my skin tone, just the right amount of brown. So this is actually one I'm kind of missing in my collection. I have some other good things right now, but if my cream bronzers are used up, this is one I can see myself going back to. I also have this very old limited edition blush from Catrice that is used up. And well, yeah, it's in the shade, it's a baked blush in the shade Naked Petals. It was from a very old collection, so I wanted to use it up, and I did. And then the Essence Crystal Power. This is a face palette, and I really made a point of using this up. You can see there is some product left, but it's like, if I try to take this out, it will crumble. That's what happened to me at the end. This was one of those like diamond bomb kind of shades, but now there's everything mixed in and it's dried out. So this for me is like used up because I used so much of it, and I'm actually counting these as 4 separate ones because they have such an amount of product that that I actually also have in like loose things, like single blushes and stuff like that. I have an eyeshadow that I actually used up, which is Okay, the single eyeshadow from Colourpop in Okay. I'm holding it like this because the pan is loose in the compartment. This was from the Colourpop and the Lila collection for Make-A-Wish, for a Make-A-Wish foundation. This was just a golden eyeshadow. I liked it, but I did kind of at the end have to force myself to use it. And then we have this mini Precisely My Brow tester from Benefit that I used up, and the MUA Brow Define eyeshadow. Why am I twisting this up? It's used up, but not eyeshadow, eyebrow pencil. It has a little bit of a thicker pencil on one side, and then a kind of weird looking toothbrush. No, it's not a toothbrush, but it looks like that on the other. I'm gonna count the products in a bit because I lost count. But we also have ooh, a hair. Great. We also have 6 lip products that I actually used up, so I'm proud of that. So let's go through them. We have the Lip Injection Extreme from Too Faced. It's a mini one. We actually have a full-size Essence Juicy Balm in the shade Coconut Crush. This was very pretty. It had like a pink iridescence to it, and I really like the scent as well. Then we have the Dr. Swab Classic Lip Care Balm. We have the MAC Squirt Plumping Gloss Stick in Heat Sensor, the red shade. And then we have the Lipstick Queen Lip Restore Balm. That looks like this. And then we have the Fenty Mini Lipstick in Scholar Sista, which looked like this, but I can't get that piece on my lips anymore. So let's count the products and I'll be back. Okay, I just counted. I used up 45 products in the year 2024. So I'm actually super happy about that. And my panning journey is not stopping here. Normally I don't really heavily pan at the beginning of the year, but because we're moving, I actually packed a lot of my makeup already, and some of the makeup I didn't pack, I have the intent on using it up. So I'll make a video very soon about the products that I'm gonna try to use up, or that I have used up since the beginning of this. Oh, there's some cats fighting outside. But or products that I have used up since the beginning of this year, because I'm filming this on the 10th of January. But this is what I've used up in the old year. I'm gonna actually recycle that, throw that away, all of that, and then I'll see you very soon with all the products that I'm gonna try and use up in the coming 1.5 months. So see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all of that stuff, because I'm gonna do much more content, hopefully, in the coming months. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.